All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Adam Presswood. It's about 4.5 minutes before game time here at the Ellsbury High School Gymnasium. And I have an announcement to start off with, and that is that we have experienced some technical difficulties with regard to our video feed. I understand that it is working right now, and we hope that it remains that way. There's a chance, of course, that it won't. And if that happens, we will continue to bring you the audio portion of the broadcast. But again, cross your fingers, and hopefully everything is back up to snuff and will remain that way. I am here with my brother and cameraman, Chris Presswood, and in about 4 minutes now, Ellsbury's girls are going to square off against Community R6, the Trojans, in the first of this homecoming doubleheader. Community R6 will send up number 4, Morgan Bryant, a 5'6" sophomore guard. Number 5, Taryn Clark, a 5'5" junior guard. Number 10, Sadie Hoyt, a 5'7" sophomore guard. Number 11, Natalie Thomas, a 5'8" sophomore guard. Number 12, Lauren Robnett, a 6-foot sophomore center. Number 14, Kaylee Diesel, a 5'5" sophomore guard. Number 20, Delaney Bowers, a 5'8" sophomore forward. Number 21, Emmy Johnson. All right, and Chris has just joined us. Number 21, Emmy Johnson, a 5'5" freshman guard. Number 22, Emma Angel, a 5'6" freshman guard. Number 23, Chelsea Hoyt, a 5'6" senior guard. Number 24, Deanne Brooks, a 5'7" sophomore guard. Number 25, Alyssa Curtis, a 5'11" senior forward. Number 32, Bethany Schmidt, a 5'6" senior forward. Number 33, Brianna Beamer, a 5'3" freshman guard. Number 34, Emily Hoyt, a 5'5" freshman guard. Number 42, Delaney Windman, a 5'6" junior forward. And number 43, Emma Holmes, a 5'8" freshman forward. Well, give me a second to find. The head girls coach is Bob Curtis. The assistant girls coach is Stacy Carraz, and I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that. Ellsbury will send up in some form or fashion number 2, Kaylee Martin, a 5'4" senior guard. Number 10, Claire Henry, a 5'10" junior forward. Number 12, Kylie Kinsler, a 5'7" freshman guard. Number 15, Josie Horn, a 5'8" junior guard. Number 20, Sydney Pickard, a 5'8" senior guard and forward. Number 24, Tess Weekly, a 5'6" junior guard. Number 25, Megan Hagemeyer, a 5'9" junior forward. Number 32, Madison Kinsler, a 5'7" senior guard. Number 41, Anna St. Pierre, a 5'8" senior forward. And number 43, Tyra Henderson, a 5'7" freshman guard and forward. The head coach for the Ellsbury Lady Indians is Carrie Koch-Dowell. The assistant coaches are Brittany Koch-Dowell and Trudy Bull. The managers are listed as Douglas Horn, Mackenzie Pruitt, and Caitlin Tapley. And it looks like we are about ready to start. I have to assume that we will do a national anthem since it is homecoming, but bear with us and we'll see.
Honey.
Should we run a national anthem, I'll just leave our speakers on so that you can hear the Ellsbury High School band. They do a great job.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, will you please rise?
All right, we are going to run a national anthem. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. Excuse me, we are back for the announcement of starting lineups.
Students from both schools, good luck, and encourage all spectators at tonight's game to keep in mind that good sportsmanship is expected at Ellsbury High School. So let's set a good example for our students, players, and youngsters in attendance. Now I'm going to turn the microphone over to Ricky Codell to meet the starting lineups.
On the visiting side tonight, we have Community R6 Children.
All right, for Community R6,
A junior, 5'5", Taryn Clark.
we are going to see Taryn Clark.
A sophomore, 5'8", number 11, Natalie Thomas.
We're going to see number 11, Natalie Thomas.
A sophomore, number 5'8", number 20, Delaney Bauer.
Number 20, Delaney Bowers.
Starting at guard, a senior, 5'6", number 23, Chelsea Hoyt.
Number 23, Chelsea Hoyt.
And a senior, 5'11", number 25 forward, Alyssa Curtis.
And number 25, Alyssa Curtis. And now for our Ellsbury Lady Indians.
Starting at guard, a 5'4" senior, number 2, Haley.
Number 2, Kaylee Martin.
Starting at guard, a 5'8" junior, number 15,
Number 15, Josie Horn.
Starting at guard, a 5'7" junior, number 24, Tess Weekly.
Number 24, Tess Weekly.
Starting at forward, a 5'7" freshman, number 43, Tyra.
Number 43, Tyra Henderson.
And starting in the post, the big girl in the middle, she's 5'10" junior, number 25, Megan.
And number 25, Megan Hagemeyer.
The Lady Indians are coached by Carrie Codell.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Number 25, Megan Hagemeyer, will be jumping actually against number 25 for Community, Alyssa Curtis. Curtis and the Community Trojans control the tip-off. There's a pass into the mid-post. They kick it back out for three, and it's good. Ellsbury barely gets it in, but barely is okay. Weekly with the dangerous pass to the low post. Hagemeyer has it, but she had to give it up to Martin, who sinks the long two and brings Ellsbury to within one. There's a drive into the paint by Community. The baseline pass is broken up by Josie Horn. And Community's on the floor now. They hang on. Oh. And a pass to number 20.
Good foul,
to
though.
number 20. Yeah, she's fouled on the shot attempt. Fouls on Kaylee Martin. But you almost had to do it.
Yeah.
You couldn't let that shot go unchallenged.
Didn't have much of a choice in that one.
All right, and Delaney Bowers hits the first. She buries the second as well. It's a 3-point Community lead once again And Tess Weekly looking to inbound in the backcourt and has nowhere to go. Chris, how many times have we seen that stall?
They don't handle a full court press well early in the game. Oh, she's close to going over.
And did.
Yep.
Josie Horn called for steps. We've seen it time and time again when we execute the full court press early, the other teams know not to dribble but to pass. The way to break the press is to pass.
Yes.
We seem to freeze. And the
Good
pass
pick off.
Yeah, pass in the paint's broken up. Good job, girls. And Tyra Henderson hangs on.
She picked up her dribble way too quick.
Weekly with the bounce pass to Hagemeyer at the high post. Hagemeyer hands it right back.
She loses it.
Oh. Community sinks the bucket, draws the foul. Everything's going their way. That's on number 25, Megan Hagemeyer. Who did it send to the stripe? Is that a number 11?
I think it's Thomas.
Natalie Thomas. The shot's good, and it's 8-2. Not only did Thomas sink the shot and get the free throw, she split up and made her way through a double team.
Good job by Kaylee Martin to save that one.
Henderson with the shot and the rare miss. The putback misses too. She saves it from going out of bounds, but I think Community is going to get their hands on it, and they do.
Oh, good job.
I hate that we had nobody there, but I love to see that it was swatted out of bounds and we contested it. It would have been an easy bucket.
Yep. Oh, so with that.
Yeah, speak of the devil. That one's on Josie Horn. And it sends, is that a 23?
Yep.
Sends Chelsea Hoyt to the stripe. Their uniforms make it hard to distinguish the numbers.
It does.
Hoyt makes good on the first one. And the second. It's an 8-point Community lead with about 5.5 remaining in the first
And
quarter.
they're struggling with the press again.
My goodness. Timeout taken by Coach Dowell, and we'll be back.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust, Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, back now with 5:44 remaining. 10-2, the lead if you're just joining us, in Community's favor. Weekly barely manages to get the ball in to Josie Horn, and it's stripped. She was triple teamed almost immediately, and the bucket's good. I think that was number 11, Natalie Thomas. And Thomas now with the foul on Josie Horn. And Ellsbury needs to take that one while they can get it, because
they got lucky.
Martin with a nice quick pass inbounds to Hagemeyer. Hagemeyer fires it back. That's the kind of pass work we need every time. I know that's easier said than done. Martin now to Weekly on the outside. Weekly to Hagemeyer. Hagemeyer's playing way too far out to be useful. Martin for the three, misses everything, but I'm proud of her for taking it, and it's out of bounds. Out of bounds, last touch by Community, apparently. This is a packed homecoming house. I like to see that. Weekly still with nowhere to go. Finally finds Martin on the inside.
Take the baseline.
Weekly for the three, off the rim. We only had one rebounder, and it was Martin down underneath that. Thomas for the three, no good. There we go. Rebounded by Weekly, and it's knocked away. She took too much time to read the offense, and number 20, Delaney Bowers, lays it in. She can't take a step, girls. You got to help her. Madison Kinsler into the game now. She snuck in on me. Another near steal. Weekly steps in for the two. It's no good. Martin with the rebound, and Henderson with the putback. Still no good. Rebounded by the Trojans.
We've gotten a couple good looks, just not falling.
The long two does not fall for Community. It's rebounded by Henderson, and there's a bounce pass to Martin. Another Community steal. Thank you. I was wondering if he was going to let it go. She carried the ball right in front of him, and into the game now, number 4 and 33. That's Morgan Bryant and Brianna Beamer. Also in for Ellsbury, Tanisha Henderson. Kaylee Martin takes a seat, but I don't think she's going to stay long. Weekly with the bounce pass to Hagemeyer. Oh, no, she draws the foul. I was going to say if she's stripped of the ball, but that'll work in our favor. That's on number 23, Chelsea Hoyt. Hagemeyer misses the first. Just a little too straight.
Community hasn't missed a free throw yet.
No, they have not. And Hagemeyer sinks that one, bringing Ellsbury to within 11 as number 32, Bethany Schmidt, checks in. I didn't see who sat for Community. Trojans now on the outside. There's a pass into the paint.
Oh, she traveled.
Yes, she did.
I think he actually called 3 seconds, though.
We'll take whatever we can get.
Yep.
Another Community steal, and she didn't even leave her feet. Number 32, Bethany Schmidt. It's 16-3. Here comes Megan Hagemeyer. Let's see if she'll go coast to coast. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by the Trojans. Tess Weekly has it blocked. There's a drive to the basket. Community pulls back for the outside shot. It rims out, and it's rebounded by Hagemeyer.
Oh.
Henderson down underneath, and it's blocked, but she is fouled. That is on number 4, Morgan Bryant. Henderson misses the first. Into the game, Claire Henry for Ellsbury and Natalie Thomas for Community. Number 25, Alyssa Curtis takes a seat, also in for Community. Number 20, Delaney Bowers. Sitting down is number, is that a 5? Yes, number 5, Taryn Clark.
It's not so much their jerseys as their ponytails that get in the way.
Ponytails too, yeah. Henderson misses, but
Lane violation.
sure enough.
She's got to make good on these free throws. They're not getting much buckets anywhere
No.
else, so they got to get these.
There it is. Cuts the lead to 12. To the glass.
She goes right around Hagemeyer.
The foul
Calling it on.
is on Tanisha Henderson.
Yep. That's the first
shot.
free throw they missed.
Yeah. Is that a number 11 at the stripe?
I think so, yeah.
If so, that's Natalie Thomas. And the second one's good. Yes, Natalie Thomas. Henderson with the
Oh,
football pass.
too much.
that Claire Henry saved
Oh.
barely.
And gives it right back.
Nope, stolen.
Oh.
For three. Community misses. It's rebounded by Hagemeyer. And here comes Kinsler. And is it stolen again? No, good job by Megan Hagemeyer to save that and to go up against the triple team. It was 3-on-1, and she got that shot off and in. I'm impressed. 17-6. For three.
Traveled.
Yep. Thank goodness. If she'd been fouled on the shot, we'd probably be behind another 5 points. They don't miss much.
No, they don't.
Sydney Pickard checks in for
And they're not
Ellsbury.
afraid to shoot.
No. Pickard on the outside. She can hit from there. There's the bounce pass to Henry at the high post, down to Henderson at the low, and the shot misses. Henderson with the rebound and the putback that misses, and we've got a foul on Tyra Henderson. Into the game now for Ellsbury, number 41, Anna St. Pierre, as Tyra Henderson is going to take a seat. That'll give me a rest. It won't be Henderson and Henderson for a while. The three-pointer misses for Community, but they save it right into the hands of Tanisha Henderson, who throws it away. Madison Kinsler saves it.
Oh.
And runs right into the blocking foul and does not get up. Chris, I don't know if you saw the look on her face as she was dribbling
She's mad.
across half court. She was mad and she was ready to
Yep.
do whatever it took to get down there, and unfortunately that effort was stopped short. But Tanisha Henderson now in major trouble and nearly throws it away again.
They cannot do those cross-court passes. Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
No foul called. She was hitting the
Woo.
back with a sledgehammer.
And they gave it back there.
This could get ugly, and it's early yet. White 10, that's Henry. So she's got some of her sister in her after all.
You know what? Maybe that's what they needed.
And to the floor she goes again. This time Anna St. Pierre helps her up, grudgingly, I think.
They've got to move. They've only got 8 seconds left.
Nowhere to go. Weekly finds Henderson in the backcourt, but Henderson's got to hurry.
Oh. And
At
she
the
got
buzzer.
it. Whoa.
And Tess Weekly manages to get that one down. That was awesome. 17-9, so we've got some fight in us after all tonight, and this one's not over. We'll be back.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare Missouri's young people for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think again. Better yet, think about attending a high school sporting event in your community. You'll be amazed by what you see. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back, fans, and this has been a fun one to watch regardless of the 17-9 score. It's like watching Rocky IV, you know, and after Rocky has taken Ivan Drago's best punches, all of a sudden he gets mad and starts to punch back and make him hurt. And I'm sensing that a little bit in Ellsbury's girls here tonight. I hope that brief momentum killer after Tess Weekly's shot at the buzzer didn't take that steam out of him.
Quite a few of them have got some mad looks on their faces now, so.
I don't want to see an ugly game by any stretch of the imagination.
Well, no, but
I want to see a hard-fought battle.
you know, it's basketball. It's not.
Not knitting class,
No.
That's right.
If you didn't want to get bumped and get hit every once in a while, you should have picked something else to do.
Megan Hagemeyer.
She picked up her
Nowhere to
dribble.
go on the baseline. She could have spun to her right, I guess. Tess Weekly off the glass brings Ellsbury to within 6. I smell an upset. Community for 3, no good. Rebounded by Bristol Jones, who snuck in on me. Jones, oh, it rolls off. Henderson with the rebound, and she's fouled. Hagemeyer with the bounce pass in. Now it's Henderson and Henderson again. Oh, a dangerous pass to Weekly at the top of the key, but it paid off. Hagemeyer for 2. Yeah! No, that was Bristol Jones. I'm not used to seeing her in there, and it brought Ellsbury to within 4. Quite a momentum shift here lately.
Oh.
Good pressure on the baseline by Ellsbury. Community can't convert. It stays in, and Henderson has it. She throws it away. And that's 2 more points for Community. That'll end the momentum temporarily, but we can get it back. Into Weekly now. Weekly passed her way through the double team.
Oh.
Bristol Jones has it knocked out of her hands. For 3, Community misses. 3 black shirts to 1 on that rebound. I don't like that. I know I harp on that a lot. There's a prayer thrown up by Community. It didn't fall. They wanted the foul. They didn't get that either. Henderson off the glass. And that's against number 23, Chelsea Hoyt. The shot didn't fall, but it's going, no, it will be, there won't be any shots. And Tess Weekly passes it off the thigh of Natalie Thomas, and Ellsbury will do it all over again. Jones into Weekly. Weekly with a
Good
nice spin
move.
move, too hard to the glass though. And it missed the rim. 19-13 with 4:50 remaining in the half. I want to see Ellsbury at least tie before halftime. Hagemeyer saves it. The pass to Weekly. Come on, girls. You got it in you. Weekly back out to Hagemeyer. And there's a steal. Thomas goes coast to coast and lays it in. Tess Weekly is running out of air. She seems to be grabbing at her throat or her chest every now and then. And Coach Dowell takes a timeout for Ellsbury. We'll be back.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker at our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about. We all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
.417 remaining. The score 21-13 in Community's favor. They're scoring, but the aggression meter is still in Ellsbury's favor. That's hard to explain if you're not here. Madison Kinsler back in for Ellsbury with a score to settle, I might add. And Claire Henry is fouled underneath, and she'll go to the stripe. That's on number 12, Lauren Robnett, her first. Henry sinks the first, bringing it to within 7. And that one is off the back, rebounded by Community. And all of a sudden, Community is spending more time on the perimeter than they want to. Ellsbury's doing a good job denying. Let's see if they can keep it up. Nicely done, ladies. The 2 doesn't fall. Claire Henry has the rebound. Look at that.
This might be the most aggressive I've seen them this year.
I think it is. I'm enjoying this. Kinsler to Henderson. Henderson for 3.
Ooh.
That looked close. And Claire Henry with the rebound and the putback cuts the lead to 5. There's a
Community's
timeout
taking
taken
a
by
timeout.
Community. Yes, sir.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
.254 remaining in the half. 21-16. Ellsbury sends out Bristol Jones, Claire Henry, Madison Kinsler, Josie Horn, and Tanisha Henderson. Community for 3, no good. Rebounded by Horn on the baseline. And Henderson now is going to bring it across for Ellsbury. Bristol Jones with the shot that was off the bottom of the backboard, rebounded by Community. For 3, and it's good. That's Natalie Thomas. That puts Community back up by 8. Madison Kinsler for 3. We need it, and we've got it. 24-19. Thomas answers no. It's out of bounds. Last touched by Claire Henry. Community gets it back as number 20 checks in for them. That's Delaney Bowers. And Megan Hagemeyer and Tess Weekly check in for Tanisha Henderson and Claire Henry. Community's game has slowed way down. Into the paint. That shot fell. I gotta tip my hat to her. That effort was valiant. Just over a minute remaining. And there's a steal, and here comes Community. It's broken up by Ellsbury. Last touch by Weekly.
Man.
Another bucket falls, 28-19. Community has the momentum back. That's what I didn't want to see before halftime. Into Hagemeyer.
Oh.
Hagemeyer off the glass. Had the wrong angle on it and may have lost a contact lens. And there's an offensive foul on Community as Tess Weekly hits the floor.
And she's a little slow to get up.
Tanisha Henderson gets ready to check back in. You know, our normally it's Kaylee Martin that hits the ground and bounces back up, and they haven't sent her to the ground tonight. They've sent some of the other players, and they have not bounced back like Kaylee does. She needs to give lessons. Fans, just so you know, we're going to stick with you during halftime. We're going to keep the video out on half court, and I'll keep the sound up as well for any homecoming festivities that you might want to stick around and watch. We will not be running commercials, or at least not through the entire halftime break. Into Horn.
Oh.
Horn gives it back. Out to Kinsler. Kinsler.
Oh.
That was so close. Rebounded by Hagemeyer. And we'll do it again. No good. Rebounded by Community. And at the buzzer, it's 28-19. So as I said, we're just going to stay right with you. I don't know where exactly things are going to be positioned. I think the band is going to perform, or at least the baton twirler. And we'll bring you that. Chris, can you put us out on half court? Or close to it?
Hey, what's my name on for that?
All right, so our band will perform as well as our color guard.
Zoe.
All right, we'll see if our girls have the eye of the tiger and can play like Iron Men. Coming out of the halftime musical entertainment provided by the Ellsbury High School Band under the direction of Rebecca Cooper. And it's 28-19 in Community's favor. They start out this third quarter with possession of the basketball. And the floater was awkward, but finally fell. That gives Community 30 points. And look, we're stuck in the backcourt again. All it took was halftime to chill it.
Oh my God, she passed it right to her.
Yeah, Kaylee Martin passes it right to Community. And then Muggs are trying to get it back. That's okay.
Gotta admire that somehow.
There's a steal by Ellsbury. Weekly now on the outside with nowhere to go. Dribbles into the double team, passes to Martin. Martin, the wicked pass to Henderson ends up out of bounds.
It was a good idea, but
it was. The angle was all wrong by the time they did it. Into the paint goes Community. The shot doesn't fall. Josie Horn double teamed, nowhere to go, finally gets it back to Madison Kinsler. Kinsler, kind of a modified give and go, I guess, meant for Tess Weekly, but she was already ahead of it by the time the pass was made. And the three-pointer sunk by number 20, Delaney Bowers.
Oh my goodness, girls. What has happened?
This is an argument against halftime. Community inside, underneath.
Oh.
And Megan Hagemeyer.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, is going to get the foul, but I don't think so. The shot falls. That's number 25, Alyssa Curtis at the stripe. Tanisha Henderson checks in for Madison Kinsler. The second shot is off the rim, rebounded by Horn.
Oh my God.
Nicely done. Oh, Horn's shot off the glass is straight up instead of at an angle, and it just drops right back down into the hands of Community. 4-3, no good. Hagemeyer with the rebound, and she's fouled. 23, I think they're saying. Chelsea Holt, no. Number 20, Delaney Bowers, her first. Tess Weekly finally gets it into Henderson.
Oh.
That is going to be a foul against Delaney Bowers again, her second. As she ran over Tanisha Henderson at half court. Hagemeyer threw it away, and here comes Community all the way to the glass. Oh, Hagemeyer with the block. She made that hurt. Henderson is trapped, and a timeout taken by Coach Dow. And it's a 30.
People's Bank and Trust knows that every minute of your day counts, so it's good to have a few time savers on your side. Take internet banking, for example. It allows you to bank from home rather than having to make an extra trip to the bank just to check your balance, transfer funds, or view recent transactions. You can even pay your bills online, eliminating a trip to the post office for stamps. Best of all, People's Bank and Trust offers all of this free of charge. Visit us online at www.pbtc.net and sign up today. Just another example of hometown banking the way it should be. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Coming out of the timeout, Ellsbury sticks with the girl she brought to the dance. To butcher an expression badly. Weekly on the outside. There's the bounce pass to Henderson. The shot was a little too forceful. And Tyra Henderson now, the shot doesn't fall for her either. Here comes Community, or do they? They save it from going out of bounds just in time. Was that a three?
That is.
Yes. 37-19 now for the Trojans, and we're stuck in the backcourt again. Hagemeyer off the bounce pass. Yeah, that little baby hook was not to be this time.
I think she was anticipating drawing a foul, but it didn't happen.
No, and I didn't see one. I
No,
mean,
there wasn't. Ooh. Threw a little elbow.
What was the call? I missed it.
I'm not.
Black
Oh.
5, that is Taryn Clark. Into the game now, Kylie Kinsler, as Josie Horn takes a seat. What was the call?
It was a offensive foul.
Offensive foul.
Yeah. She was moving the defender out with her arm.
Out of bounds.
And we
last
give it
touch,
right back.
Yep, last touch by the Indians, and Bristol Jones is going to check in for Megan Hagemeyer. The two-pointer for Community is good, making it 39-19. Weekly up against the triple team, nearly threw it away. Henderson got her hands on it in time. Oh, Tyra Henderson fought for that one, giving Ellsbury 21 and cutting the lead to 18.
Travel.
Community hasn't had a lot of those calls tonight. And Ellsbury needs that to happen as often as possible. Bristol Jones, I thought she might have been fouled, but at any rate, the shot doesn't fall. There's a foul against Bristol Jones. Her first, and Community gets it in easily to the top of the key. To the glass, no good, rebounded by Henderson, and she's fouled. Fouled by number 23, Chelsea Hoyt, her third. Bristol Jones hangs on and forces the jump. Good for her. Chris, what is Coach Dowell trying to communicate out there that she can't get anybody to listen to?
I'm not sure. I wasn't.
She's been frustrated a couple of times in the last few seconds. There's the inbounds pass to Henderson.
I think on that one she was more upset that Jones kind of waited for the ball to come to her instead of trying to get to the ball. Somebody could have picked it up pretty easy.
Tanisha Henderson with the shot that didn't fall, but Ellsbury got it back. Jones now with a nice pass to Tyra Henderson. The shot doesn't fall, and it's out of bounds. Last touched by Ellsbury. Steps again against Community. There we go. Timeout taken by the Trojans. We'll be back.
At Ellsbury Pharmacy in Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your healthcare needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better healthcare. Locally owned and operated and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
.51 seconds remaining here in the third. The score 39-21. Ellsbury's basketball. Henderson hangs on and gets it into the hands of Hagemeyer. Weekly has it stripped right out of her hands. Turnabout's fair play as Hagemeyer strips Thomas. For three, no good. Rebounded by Hagemeyer. That was number 4, Morgan Bryant, that put up that shot attempt. And Weekly pushes it across midcourt. Kylie Kinsler now to Jones at the high post. Ellsbury hangs on. 4, 3, 2. And Tess Weekly almost sank another buzzer beater. But it stays 39-21 as we head to the fourth quarter, and we'll be right back.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we could teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
All right, this is it. On the floor for Ellsbury, Tanisha Henderson, Tess Weekly, Kylie Kinsler, Megan Hagemeyer, and Bristol Jones. Are you surprised with that fourth quarter lineup considering we don't have anybody in foul trouble?
No, not really. I mean,
Community for, no, I thought they were going to take the long two, and it's stolen away. This isn't a group that I'm used to seeing together, these five, but they're scrappy. Into Hagemeyer at the low post to throw, nope, Ellsbury hangs on. I thought she threw it away. Now she throws it away. That was Henderson meant for Hagemeyer. Thomas goes to the glass. She's stripped cleanly. But Community will keep it as Tyra Henderson checks in and Megan Hagemeyer takes a seat. That gives us only one source of height right now, and that's Bristol Jones.
and the
smallest
girl
player
on the court gets the ball.
Henderson for the two, no good, it's off the iron. And three Community rebounders were waiting for it. All the way to the glass, and Community misses. They get the rebound and the putback and miss again. Jones with the rebound. Tess Weekly is robbed. And here comes Community once again, 2-on-2. The shot doesn't fall. They get the rebound and step back out to reset it. The ball in the hands of Thomas. There's the bounce pass outside. I thought they were going to take the three. The wraparound pass ends up costing Community steps, courtesy of number 25, Alyssa Curtis. Weekly on the outside now, and she was going to take it all the way in. I think she got tripped. No, she got pushed by Taryn Clark. And we've got a timeout taken by Community. We'll be back.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay, Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
All right, fans, just a reminder that because of tonight's homecoming festivities, we will be leaving the camera out on the court and we'll be leaving the mics on so that we can bring you as much of that as possible, hopefully all of it. Off the glass. Tess Weekly can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Tyra Henderson. It doesn't fall. I thought Jones might have a shot at it, but Community comes away with it. Community patient, and they got it down underneath. The shot didn't fall, but they drew the foul. That is on number 4, Morgan Bryant, her second. Megan Hagemeyer gets set to check back in for Ellsbury. What am I talking about, fans? The foul was against Henderson, her second. That's what happens when you go to sleep. And it's Thomas at the stripe. The score 40-21 after the trip to the charity stripe. Hagemeyer at the high post. Nice wraparound bounce pass to Jones. She's fouled. That one against Alyssa Curtis. Jones hits the first. Go around. All right. Community comes away with it, leading 42-22 with 3:46 remaining. And there's a near steal by Weekly, but the Trojans hang on. There's a baseline drive by Community. The shot doesn't fall. They get the rebound for 3, and they bury it. Thomas all the way to the glass, no good. Ellsbury preparing, for wholesale changes as there's another Community steal. Foul's going to go against Megan Hagemeyer, her third. Into the game for community number 23. Ellsbury sends Anna St. Pierre, Sydney Pickard, Josie Horn, Madison Kinsler, and Claire Henry. And we've got a timeout. We'll be back.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
Back now with 2:15 remaining. The score 45-22. And community has possession. There's the pass nearly picked off by Madison Kinsler. And it rolls out of bounds. Ellsbury gets it back. Pickard now on the outside. There's the pass into Claire Henry, who's fouled on the baseline. I think they're saying 14. That's Kaylee Diesel. The shot falls. Henry makes it 45-23. And that one is off the front. 1:59 remaining in the game. The push is going to go against Madison Kinsler. Her first. That one's going to go against number 15, Josie Horn. Horn to Kinsler. Kinsler now goes all the way over to the left side. There's the pass to St. Pierre. St. Pierre gives it right back. Pickard on the outside now finds Horn. Horn over to Kinsler again. Kinsler down underneath to Claire Henry, whose shot doesn't fall, but she's going to go back to the line. Henry hits the first. Into the game now once again, Thomas, as number 25, Alyssa Curtis, takes a seat. Henry misses the second again. The score 45-24, a minute 16 remaining. And Sydney Pickard with the push, with the block. And Thomas hits the first. The second rims out and is rebounded by St. Pierre. Pickard's pass to Horn, picked off, and off the glass is number 22, Emma Angel, I believe. St. Pierre, I thought she was fouled on the baseline. Not so much. Community will get it back, leading 48-24 with 48 seconds left in this game. Horn nearly forced the turnover, but Community hung on. And, oh, I thought she had it that time. It's out of bounds, last touch by Ellsbury. And Horn with another blocking foul. This one will send number 33, Brianna Beamer, to the line. Beamer hits the first. And the second rattles in. 36 seconds remaining. Pickard, the left-handed shot doesn't fall. It's rebounded by Community. Can they keep it? Yes. And there's a blocking foul against Josie Horn. Community hits the first. I can't tell what that number is on the jersey.
I think it's 33.
33. Brianna Beamer.
The ponytails. I've never had this problem before.
We had that one with one game earlier this season. I can't remember which one. Might have been Fort Zumwalt. 52-24 now with about 10 seconds remaining. Horn with the baseline shot. It's no good. St. Pierre with the rebound. She can't get the putback to fall. There's the buzzer, and it will be a 52-24 Ellsbury loss. And we're going to stick with you because I think our homecoming king and queen candidates are about to walk out to midcourt.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
All right, so once again, a tough 52-24 girls loss to the Community R6 Trojans. And while we wait for the homecoming festivities to begin, I do want to give a little tip of the hat to our co-People's Bank and Trust players of the game. Even with the loss, I did want to say that I was impressed with the girls' fight and spirit overall, but particularly I saw a lot of fire in Josie Horn, tonight, and Bristol Jones came through in some unique ways. She's getting some more playing time this season, and she never fails to surprise when she's in there. So congratulations to those two ladies on a job well done, even with the loss.
So at this time, we will introduce the Ellsbury High School homecoming King and Queen candidates representing each class. But first, please welcome the retiring King and Queen candidates from last year. Megan Henry, Robin Joey, and Shane Henry, and Kale Mackey, son of Abel and Corey Trevino. Megan is currently attending St. Charles Community College, working towards a general education associate's degree. Kale is attending Southern Illinois University at Edwardsville, majoring in accounting. This evening's fifth pair is Mr. Cameron Pickett. Cameron is from the Ellsbury graduating class of 2030. He is the son of Sam and Christina Pickard. He is currently in Mrs. Morris's kindergarten class. His future plans are to become a veterinarian. Representing the freshman class is Tyra Henderson. Tynesha Henderson, my apologies. My apologies, Tynesha. Tynesha is the daughter of Tyrone and Sharon Henderson and Crystal Powell. As a freshman this year, is her first year as a Lady Indian. She also participates in softball. The freshman king candidate is Raul Berger. Raul is the son of Maria Rios. He is a one-year member of the Indian basketball team and soccer teams and will run track in the spring. Our next candidates are Haley King and Shane Lewis from the softball class. Haley is the daughter of Lena Woodson and Tim King. Haley is a two-year member of the EHS cheer squad and is a member of band, FFA, FBLA, Missouri Youth and Government, and Student Senate. Shane is the son of Don Lewis and Ben Lewis. He is a second-year member of the Indian basketball squad and participates in the Missouri Youth and Government. Representing the junior class is Claire Henry, daughter of Casey and Tricia Henry. And Nathan Reed, son of Jamie and Joe Reed. Claire is a third-year member of the Lady Indian basketball team and is active in FCA, FCCLA, National Honor Society, Student Senate, and FFA. Nathan is also a three-year member of the Indian basketball team and is a member of the trap team. This year's senior queen candidate is Madison Kinsler. Josh is the son of Steve and Diane Eisenbach. Maddie has been a member of the basketball team for 4 years. She has also been on the softball and track teams. Josh is a 4-year member of the basketball team and has been active in soccer and FFA. And now for the announcement of the 2018 EHS Homecoming King and Queen. First, the 2018 Homecoming King from the senior class is Josh Chakowski. The 2018 Ellsbury High School Homecoming Queen is Haley King. Congratulations to all the candidates for representing their classes, and to Haley and Josh as homecoming king and queen. If you'd like to take pictures, you may do so.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we could teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
At Ellsbury Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your healthcare needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better healthcare. Locally owned and operated and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
Since 1995, Heartland Restoration has specialized in all types of masonry repairs, concrete restoration, above and below grade waterproofing, snow removal, epoxy joint repair or replacement, and all types of floor coatings. Our mission is to serve you with over 35 years of experience, someone you can trust to do the job right the first time. If you have a project, big or small, please give us a call. Heartland Restoration, 314-993-6377.